The success of the live-action How to Train Your Dragon has brought a lot of attention to the film's young stars. While some are relative newcomers, Astrid actress Nico Parker is no stranger to Hollywood. Nico Parker's very first acting job was in a major movie. She debuted with what should have been quite a splash, but the film ended up being a big flop. Disney's live-action version of Dumbo features Parker in a large supporting role as little Millie Ferrier, daughter of equestrian performer Holt, played by Colin Farrell. Millie is scientifically minded and the one who gifts Dumbo with his signature feather. She becomes his friend, helping him find his place. Unfortunately, the Tim Burton-directed film didn't fly with moviegoers and is usually ranked among the worst Disney live-action remakes. Parker was quick to shake it off, snagging a role in Reminiscence, a tech-noir thriller film anchored by Hugh Jackman. While that movie didn't do particularly well with critics, her next project was warmly received, the Hulu-exclusive film Suncoast. Parker stars as Doris, who is tasked with bringing her brother to a hospice as he copes with brain cancer. There, she meets with an activist named Paul Warren, played by Woody Harrelson, who promptly changes her life. The film, which is loosely based on the real life of writer-director Laura Chin, won Parker some solid praise.
My entire childhood was wasted taking care of him so that you didn't have to!
Her most recent film role prior to Astrid is that of the inflappable Chloe, who babysits the children of Renee Zellweger's iconic Bridget Jones in Bridget Jones' Mad About the Boy.
Nicolette mentioned it would be a challenge, but I've certainly seen worse.
Nico Parker made her television debut in the HBO Sky Atlantic production The Third Day, in which she plays a teenager named Ellie. At the center of this Jude Law-led series is a mysterious island off the coast of Britain from which no one can escape. The series did well with critics, but not as well as Parker's next HBO series. Nico Parker played a key role in The Last of Us. Sarah Miller, daughter of Joel Miller, played by Pedro Pascal. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, Parker is in 2 episodes of Season 1, helping the audience to get a firm understanding of who Joel is as a person and the protagonist.
How old are you again?
36.
Gonna have to wear diapers soon.
Who says I don't already?
She appears in the pre-apocalyptic world of 2003, giving her dad a watch as a gift before they have to flee Texas. Then the big moment fans of the game know all too well, her tragic accidental death. She's shot by a soldier by mistake while they're trying to flee the city. This explains everything you need to know about Joel going forward, and Parker's performances in these 2 episodes make his journey all the more impactful. A number of articles have referred to Nico Parker as a Nepo baby, and that's because their parents are both famous in the industry. Parker's mother is actor Thandiwe Newton, best known for her work in HBO's dystopian sci-fi western series Westworld and the Oscar-winning film Crash. Nico Parker's father is Old Parker, who has made his name as both a writer and director. He's helmed the likes of Imagine Me and You, Ticket to Paradise, and Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, all of which he also wrote. Parker is very much aware of the advantage she has in the industry as a so-called Nepo baby. She told The Times, "I never want to discredit myself and what I've done, but I also want to give full credit to my parents. They've both had brilliant careers, and I'm really fortunate because I get to reap the benefits. You do need to acknowledge it. If you don't, where does that leave you? I totally get why it's annoying." Because Astrid has blonde hair and blue eyes in the animated version of How to Train Your Dragon, some people were annoyed that the casting directors of the live-action adaptation didn't opt for someone with a similar look.
Looks like it's just you and me, huh?
Nope, just me.
Speaking to Variety about the live-action movie, director Dean DeBlois, who was also the mastermind behind the animated films, admitted that he was annoyed by the backlash, saying that the argument against Parker's casting is not valid given what's been added to the live-action version. It bothered me in the beginning. She was cast because she was the best that came in, and within the context of this movie, and sort of the expanded mythology of the tribe. The whole idea that Astrid has to be white and blue-eyed and blonde goes away. For her part, Parker took the backlash in her stride and gave a very mature take on the whole situation. She told The Times, "There's some people that really love the animated movies and really want to see an exact play-by-play of that film, and I hope that you can watch and find something that you love about it regardless. But for the people that just hate inclusivity, hate change, when it comes to that side of things, I just don't care. If I wouldn't value your opinion on most things in life, I can't value your opinion on my hair. If I did, I would go mad. In this same interview, Parker noted that there's still a long way to go when it comes to representation in Hollywood, but she's proud to have played her part with her turn as Astrid.
Figure out which side you're on.